What's up, everyone? You know who I am. I'm Jack Slater, aka the Comic Outlaw. Yeah! And it is Hulk month. And right now we're doing Sensational She Hulk, number 18. Yeah! As she faces off against Dr. Doom, his fifth cousin. As he's telling her to open wide. I mean, what is going on with this, man? As we enter a whole new world of weird, as She-Hulk is laying there resting after the cosmic disturbance, going to space, dealing with Howard the Duck, slipping through different dimensions. She's earned herself a nice little rest. And man, I would crawl through hell just to be in that bed right now. Woo, man. Anyways, she's having a dream of good old Hercules. Lucky dog. And she tells him to hold on a second. Of course, Hercules is waiting with bated breath. I mean, who wouldn't be? But anyway, she runs off in the middle of this little escapade that she's having. And a big robot stands there, ready to destroy her, because she is the idol of millions, and she must be destroyed. Yes, even in her dreams, she has to clobber a robot or a villain. I guess the She-Hulk's work is never done, huh? Anyways, the robot begins to look down, fire the laser beams, and of course, the robot doesn't know who he's dealing with. And man, She-Hulk just takes this guy to school, beating the ever-loving crap out of this robot, as only a She-Hulk should. And as she begins ripping it apart, disposing of it, and then she gets back to the beach and does not find Hercules. She finds Wilcox, the scientist that has a big crush on her. And no, she doesn't want a relationship. She just wants to have some naked fun. And she makes that clear as she smashes down. And yet she destroys a $2,000 bed. As her sidekick and semi-mother figure wakes up. She's been sleeping as long too. She's had an equally long time about this whole situation. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, check the previous issues. I mean, she got spanked and everything by a guy named the Paddler or the Spanker or something. Anyway, She-Hulk's discussing the fact that she has a new client, a former boss, who's giving her a case that he probably can't take on himself. But at this point, She-Hulk can't refuse any clients, even though she hasn't got her practice going yet. So she takes the meeting. And of course, this is another doctor, a dentist, and he's saying that this guy, Dr. Doom, had implanted several weird-looking implants with circuitry, with recording devices, whatever it may be. He's a dentist. He's not a scientist. He doesn't know exactly what it is. And she freaks out when she finds out it's Dr. Doom. But this Doom is a dentist, and this Doom has all of his face. As she begins to interview him, she reveals that they found something in the teeth, something bad, that he's either monitoring them or something else. Whatever it is, She-Hulk will get to the bottom of it and sue him for her clients. As the scientist begins to look at it, he says that it can modify their behavior, it could do any number of things. And of course, he asks her out again, and she says, well, maybe another time. She thinks that, she doesn't say it. And this is what I find interesting, that she wants the big man, and yet the guy that actually cares for her, she really feigns no interest in. The story of a nice guy. Anyways, this Doom is having a meeting with Dr. Doom's suit, I guess, or a statue of him or whatever it may be, saying that he ruined his life. You think I'm a joke. Well, I'll show you what a joke is. And of course, he's gotten money from his parents by giving him the right anesthesia. Basically, he poisoned them into giving him money, or drugged them. And he's decided to do his own strike, and he has his own machine. And I guess he has a little bit of his cousin's intelligence, because he didn't pull all this out of thin air. As he begins to sit in his machine and craft something new, original, and to show everyone that he is the true Doom. That he could be better than his cousin Victor. That he'll show him. He'll make a Latveria in America. As the procedure begins, he activates the teeth. And it sends out a signal. And everyone that's gotten a feeling from him starts acting crazy. Weird. Odd. Deranged even. And these are the teeth controlling them. And they all decide to write over whatever fortunes they have. Everything to Doom. $53 million made in one day. Well, I guess several if you have to count all the fillings and everything, but This is not a bad payday for a man that's Doctor Doom's fifth cousin. Anyways, he takes all the money. She-Hulk, of course, makes her a little bit, which is $300,000 for representing the clients because he settled with them. It's a whole big thing. Even though he settled with them, they just turned around and wrote it all back over to him, which is sort of funny. And She-Hulk's having a moment, trying to figure out what she's going to do. And she doesn't trust Doom easily. Meanwhile, all these people are literally living in his garage, eating some kind of horrible soup. And now he's going to show everyone who the real Doom is. And yeah, this is the time where she decides to interview the relatives, figure out what's going on, and get to the bottom of this Doom. Because she figures anyone named Doom is in the wrong. And of course, she shows up to his house, saying that she's been talking to other witnesses, this and that. She knocks on the door, looking for Doom, and I love how she's like, Dr. Doom. Not expecting any real trouble from this guy, but two mechanical arms reach out and grab her. And it's a robot. It's a robot operating table. Wow. And there's Dr. Doom, the dentist Doom, showing up. And he tells her to open that mouth nice and wide. Yeah, they actually said that. Anyways, it's supposed to be like an adamantium tip drill. She bites it off. I'm not making this up. She tries to stick her feet through his chest, and the teeth slam down upon her, trapping her. And of course, Doom was probably expecting this, the dentist Doom. And yeah, the table grabs her and prepares her for surgery. And of course, he's trying to get her to work on her teeth, but She-Hulk has other plans. She-Hulk has other experiences. And She-Hulk has dealt with the Fantastic Four and the original Doom. So she knows how to handle this jerk. She just flips him over, breaks his suit, and knocks him out. And all the clients are restored. She's able to keep her money, start her practice. And Dr. Doom has been defeated. Well, at least this version of Doom. And what will happen in this world of weird the next time? Well, you're going to have to find out, won't we? And I'll catch you on the flip side. Yeah!